Hi, I'm Heidi Weigel, and I'm here with the president and vice president of the Dubuque Senior High School Band, Jennifer Pape and Beth White. Why don't you start by telling me a little bit about yourselves? Beth?
My name is Beth White, and I am the president of the Senior High School Marching Band. I've been in the band since my sophomore year, and I'm a senior this year.
And what do you play?
I play baritone.
And Jennifer?
Hi, my name is Jenny Pape, and I play tuba for the senior marching band, and I'm the vice president.
Well, we understand that you just wrapped up your marching band season. Could you tell me when you started that?
It started around August 1st, and we just started with like rehearsals during the afternoon and the day, usually about 2 to 3 times a week for about 2.5
The first
hours.
week of marching band is basically we work on fundamentals, how to march. It gives us the opportunity to meet one another, like the new freshmen coming in, so they're more comfortable, and new kids who may have just started this year.
You were talking about basics. Now, I don't know, are you still in the high step with the marching technique?
No, we cut that out. We're now doing what is called a core step, and that's slow step. And basically, basics are to teach everybody to march the low step together.
It's heel to toe instead of a
It's
toe
just
to
like
knee.
walking, only it's uniform.
Oh, so I bet that's a lot easier to
Yes.
play your
A
instrument.
lot more
A lot.
comfortable.
And march. How often in the week do you rehearse once you get into the school year?
Yeah, once school starts, it's cut down quite a bit. It goes from just about every day in the summer until school starts, and then it's only about 2 days a week and stuff. Sometimes we'll have extra rehearsals if we have a show.
Usually 2.5 hours a night.
And then what music are you playing, or did you play this year?
Well, we went with the patriotic theme to support the Desert Storm, and we started with America, and it wasn't your traditional America. It was just a very, upbeat piece, and then we went into Dixie, and then we went into this Dixieland feature with the percussion, which was very neat. We had an excellent percussion section.
Yes. Very good.
And then we went into the Civil War medley, and we just added another song at the end of the show and stuff, Shenandoah.
Great. Well, I know that you guys have been in band for a couple of years. Do you feel that the band is improving?
Dramatically. Yes.
It is, no, it's so much better since our sophomore year. I mean, the kids are really starting to get into it, Our sophomore year, there's probably about 60 people in the marching band, and now there's close to 90. And everybody just has this great attitude, and we all work well together.
So the attitudes are good, and you all
It
are
really.
prepared to work, because I take it, I've seen the show, and I take it that it's a lot of work to get that together.
Oh, it is. It
You have
takes
to
a lot of
be-
practice.
You have to be. Your head has to be in the game the whole time, or it won't. Nothing will click.
Well, tell me about your band director.
Mr. Rowley. He's a great guy. He cares about all the students. There's no one particular person. It's one group. He's a good teacher. He knows how to instruct the music. He's good with showing us the right techniques to use. He's a great guy.
Well, see, our first year was Mr. Rowley's first year, and so he's a very young, new director, and he's just doing a great job. He's got lots of new
He's
ideas.
learning from us as we're learning from him, too. It's like I said, it's a big group thing.
Great. Well, tell me about state. It's your big competition of the year, and you've worked toward this. So tell me a little bit about it. How many bands compete at this?
Well, in state, there's a number of bands. They start from very early in the afternoon with smaller bands and their competition and stuff, and then gradually it works up to the 4A competition is what we were in, and this was held at Waverly, the Shell Rock, I believe. And there's like about 7 to 9 bands in the 4A competition in the Mississippi Valley Conference, and we really don't compete for actual ratings as like first place, second place and stuff. We just compete for the rating of the number of the score that we got, which was a very high too, and that's an excellent rating, which is very good.
So how does that compare with how you did last year? So you are improving
Yes.
from the years.
Last year, I believe we got a 3 or 4.
No, we received a 3 at
A
Cedar
3.
Rapids.
So it's improving, and you plan for it to be better as the years go on. You had a concert not too long ago that featured your marching band music. Now, why did you have a concert instead of just the football games, the halftime shows that you usually play at?
That's kind of a funny story. Our last 2 shows got rained out, and so the kids were kind of disappointed that we didn't get a chance to march in it. So then we just decided to go with the concert and feature the entire marching band, which went really well.
It's best performance of the year.
Great. Now, in band, what do you think is the most important thing to you about being in band? Obviously, you chose to be in band, and you're both seniors. So what do you think is the most important thing about being in band?
I think you learn a lot and make a lot of friends. I mean, the friends that you make in band, I mean, they're just some of your best friends.
It's such a learning experience. You learn. A lot of people in band go for the career of music, and you learn a lot by that. Plus, like Jenny said, the friendship is everybody's friends. There's not enemies in band. At least senior high band. Like I said before, it's one big group, one big family.
How big is the senior high band?
About close to 90 people.
We have including the color guard, we have about 70 marching members and the percussion in the pit, and then we have like about 20 color guard.
It's the biggest our band has ever been since I've
for a while.
For a long time.
So I mean, it's really growing. It's going to be very good in the next few years.
Great. And do you march a lot of parades during your band season?
Yeah, we do quite a few parades. They start out with Labor Day parade.
We do the Halloween parade and Memorial Day parade.
Do you plan on going into music once you get out of high school?
Yes, I plan on majoring in a career in music. I'm looking at a couple different schools with music programs, and I think a lot of the kids are really interested into it. And getting in marching band and getting in concert band and jazz band, and the number of bands that we have up at school really gives kids a handle on music. And
so you feel that you're really prepared to go on in school.
Definitely.
And someday major in music or have careers relating to music.
I plan on minoring in music.
Minoring in music. Yes. And you'll stay with baritone?
Yes, most definitely.
Do you plan on doing anything outside of high school once you graduate from college in music?
I'd like to see if I could get a job with a local band or community band or maybe like even a symphony. I just think that'd be really neat to play and go on to college and play in a very good marching band.
Well, what other types of opportunities are there for you to play other than marching band? Because, well, the marching band season is coming to a close. So what else, if people want to get involved, what can they get involved in?
Well, we have our concert band, which is everybody who is in marching band. And then we have a jazz band, orchestra,
brass quintets. We have a number of solo and ensemble activities that you can compete in.
All-state tryouts last week.
Okay. I believe we have someone here modeling the uniforms that you've been wearing for the past
16 years.
16 years.
16 years. This is John Uzel from Dubuque Senior High School Band, and he plays the sousaphone in marching band and
the tuba and concert band.
Yeah.
And if you turn around, I mean, these are very nice uniforms, but they are getting old.
16 years ago.
Yeah, and they're getting old and they're getting very worn, and what we really need to do is get new uniforms, and so hopefully this will be the last year. So
I understand that you have some fundraisers underway. Could you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, we started off in, I believe it was September, with a car wash, and that was our first major fundraiser for the music department. And what we did is we had a number of locations around the city of Dubuque, and the kids in the music department washed the cars, and we took donations, and then all the money that we received from that, went into our music program and for the fundraising for the uniforms.
A car wash. Now that sounds like fun. Tell me a little bit about the car wash. I suppose that would be, if it was toward the beginning of the year, a good time to meet people and find new friends.
Yeah, that's one of the main reasons why we chose to do it so early in the season, so we had the opportunity to get to know a lot of other band members.
Yeah.
Started off a little chilly though, but
well, we mixed it up with the choir and the orchestra, so then now the entire
music department is trying to get new uniforms. Okay, will they be the same for the marching band and the concert band?
No.
The concert band?
No, what we do is we have separate uniforms for the marching band and the concert band. And we have concert uniforms, which the choir and the orchestra and the band all wear. And then the marching band has totally separate uniforms.
So
And
that sounds like it would get expensive.
we have to purchase them all together.
Uh-huh.
We have approximately $39,000 raised so far, and we're trying to raise up to $45,000 to purchase all the uniforms for the entire music department.
Okay, so you had a car wash. What else are you doing to
We just-
make this money?
We just kicked off our next fundraiser, which is a fruit sale.
Mhm.
We are selling baskets of fruits.
And meats and cheeses and stuff, you know, throughout the city, and we're hoping to raise the last little bit of money that we need for this.
Well, that's a really good idea, especially with the holidays
They make great Christmas presents.
coming up and everything. Now, say someone is at Dubuque Senior High School and they don't feel that they really have a total grasp on what the instrument that they're playing entails. Now, can they still join band? Is there an opportunity for them to join band, or is it kind of going on ability, level of ability?
No experience, as long as you just like want to learn, as long as that's all you're looking for is to have fun and, you know, play the instrument. I mean, Beth and I came into band like knowing relatively nothing of the instruments that we now play, and we were taught to play those, and we got a lot of help from Mr. Rowley and from other students to.
Mr. Rowley has lessons. We all take lessons, and what you don't know, he teaches you.
Okay, well, how can they grade you in band? Does it go on?
It goes on your attitude. It depends nothing on your ability to play. If you're there and you want to learn and you participate and stuff, you know, it's a good A.
Well, now we have John Uzel coming on again with the uniforms that Dubuque Senior High School wishes to purchase.
This is the marching band uniform that we will hopefully be purchasing this year. The concert band uniforms are different, but
The capes also come off. So these cost like approximately $250. And so you see, if we have to purchase these for approximately 100 band members and stuff, it can get quite expensive.
that's just the marching band alone. That doesn't include concert band or orchestra or choir.
So what does the concert band and the choir uniforms look like? Are they relatively the same, or?
No, they're tuxedos, basically. And they're just black dress tuxes with black dress skirts and stuff.
Cummerbunds and ties and bows.
Do you know any prices for those, how much those are going to run?
Well, the men's is approximately $130 for the entire concert uniform, and the women's is approximately $50. And with over 200 kids in the music department, it's like very expensive to buy the uniforms, and so that's part of the reason of all of our fundraisers. And besides the fact, it just gives the kids a chance to meet the city, and the city a chance to meet the kids, and the kids get to meet each other.
Well, I understand that public relations is really important. And how do you plan on letting the community know what you're doing?
I think part of our exposure is like just by playing in the games. And when they go up to watch the games and we're in the games, or the parades, or when they see us around town in the car wash.
We had a lot of people comment on the football games this year.